Hello class. This is a mini lesson. We're going to start our writer's workshop. And we've been working on the 6 simple traits of writing. This week you have started sentence fluency. That's the 4th trait. There are 6. While you are learning those traits, I wanted to start getting some of the beginning mini lessons for our writing out of the way. And today we're going to be looking at PIE, P-I-E. And you have that handout in the seesaw activity, and I hope you downloaded it like I asked you to do. And what PIE stands for is persuade, inform, and entertain. The P is persuade, the I is inform, the E is entertain. Now, what that means for you as a writer is that everything that we read or write is written for one of those 3 purposes. To either persuade us to do something, to inform us of something, or to entertain us. And with this, I've put together a slideshow, and you can see it's called Write for Different Purposes, the beginning of Writer's Workshop. And we are writing for different purposes, and we're going to look at some things that you may have seen, and I'm going to talk about how they are different and what purposes they serve. So writers write for different purposes. They write to persuade, they write to inform, and they write to entertain. Birthday party invitation. That is to inform you as to when a birthday party is. Somebody wrote that to inform you when a birthday party is. It's inform. Matilda's 8th birthday. Join us at this time. A magazine advertisement. That's to persuade you. Somebody created this to persuade you to eat at McDonald's. And you may have seen this. It's a children's placemat at a restaurant. I give it to my 2-year-old daughter. Maybe you've seen it given to a younger sibling. That is to, what do you think? Inform you as to what a place might have. Inform you what the meal is for a kid. Or it's also to entertain. Somebody wrote this up so that a child may be entertained at dinner. Especially, if you have a 2-year-old daughter, you give her some crayons and one of these things and she will color on it. A classroom newsletter / a meet the teacher. Now you saw this at the beginning of the year. I put it on a slideshow for you, and it's meet the teacher. And it's to inform you about your teacher. But if it was a classroom newsletter format, it would be to inform you about the goings-on in a classroom. This is a sports article in a newspaper, and it is to inform you about the sports, the local sports. Now, this isn't a local paper. However, it's the Washington Post, so it's about sports in Washington, but it's the same everywhere. If you live in Indianapolis, you're going to be getting stuff about the Colts, let's say, or the Pacers. That's to inform you about the goings-on in sports. You're going to see scores. You're going to see if players got injured or what happened during a game. It's to inform you. Now, these aren't actual videos. I just screenshotted. I Googled YouTube tutorial and just screenshotted real quick what I had there, or what came up, because a YouTube video tutorial is also a kind of writing. Because people write out a script, and a video is still a kind of writing, and it's to inform you, right? A tutorial informs you on how to do something. Now, if it was a movie, it's made for entertainment, but a tutorial is to inform you on how to do something. Homework listed in an agenda. Well, what do you think? Is that persuade, inform, or entertain? That's entertain. Maybe it's also a little persuasion to get you to do your work. School supply list. Inform you as to what you need to bring to school, right? Written explanation to a math answer. Now that is to inform you how to complete. And so if I'm a teacher and I give you a word problem, I say, I want you to show me your work. You're writing your explanation down. You're showing me, you're informing me how you got your answer. A social media post or photo. This can be a couple different things. This can be to inform you. Maybe somebody took, somebody has a kid and they take a picture of the baby being born and they say, hey, I'm informing you we just had a kid. Or some people take funny pictures and put them on social media, and that's for entertainment, right? I don't know how many of you have a social media account. I've got a couple. I like Instagram. It's okay. Facebook is not really my cup of tea, but I prefer Instagram. When people post some nice photos on there or some funny photos, and they're usually to entertain. And now this is a school flyer hanging in the hallway, a poster or flyer hanging in the hallway. This one's probably more of a high school flyer, driver's ed course. But here at Cleveland, you would see things like what the football game is for the high school, or if there was a school dance coming up, or a poster, encouraging poster, a billboard or something to keep you informed. One of my personal favorites. Not this song. I know the song only because when I Googled song lyrics, I tried to find something that everybody could kind of relate to. And this is that fight song. The song lyrics. What do you think song lyrics are written as? Are they written to persuade, inform, or entertain? They're written to entertain, right? Like, we listen to music to be entertained. I've come across some bands who have written to persuade or inform kind of things. But most of the time, if somebody's writing lyrics, it's with the intent to entertain. And what is music if not entertainment? It's all one big stage show most of the time, right? Especially for those big time pop artists. Our next one, a movie or a video game review. So, what do you think a movie or video game review is for? A movie or video game review is usually to either inform you or persuade you. It could be persuading you, hey, buy this game, it was great, it was about this. Or it could be persuading you, don't buy this game, it stinks. I'm going to inform you that it does not play very well. And also there can be some entertainment if it's funny. This one I grabbed about The Last of Us 1, the first one on PS3. Good game. And our last one here we're going to look at, the magazine article. That's written for information or for entertainment. In particular, I actually just Googled magazine article to see what kind of random one I could find for my slideshow here. And it turns out this one about this guy here, and I've heard of him, Shattered Glass, or Stephen Glass, he actually wrote an article but he made up all his stuff. So he got in trouble pretty bad for lying. So those are our 3 different types of texts, or or purposes for writing. 3 different purposes for writing, I'm sorry. To persuade, inform, or entertain. Now, you have in your attachments a purposeful writing topics. You're going to use that, and you're going to brainstorm writing topics that fit each of the 3 purposes. You're not writing, okay? Listen, you're not writing any of your drafts today. You're simply listing topics that you may write about on another day. Okay?